Okay, what we need to do now is just keep an eye on the happiness, and we're up to 77% and climbing, so that's good. High wealth and medium wealth are happy. Commercial, same thing, high wealth and medium wealth. High wealth, yeah, there's no negatives, so that's all good. Keep an eye on all of our services to make sure that they're working properly. Yeah, we've got no issues with power, water, sewage. Waste's good. Well, it seems to be. Fire, health. Okay, we've got 2,610 regional criminals. Something tells me that that's not right. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see. 2,600. Okay, I'm just gonna like pretend I've never seen that number, 'cause that's just ridiculous. Okay. Move on. Move on. Don't look at the numbers. One thing I've learned with this game, just ignore the numbers. Just go with kind of what's happening. Then, because the numbers are just, I mean, they're all over the place. How are we doing on the education front? See, you've got to be monitoring this stuff like all the time. So, education is good. We've got 533 out of 640. So, and that's going up. So that's good news. So we'll keep an eye on that. As that goes up, that should help to keep our crime under control. Health's under control, no issues there. Fire shouldn't be a problem. We're collecting all of our garbage and recycling, which is great. Okay, let's see how our mega towers are getting on. Oh, look. Profit, profit, profit. So those three mega towers are making us like 4,000 an hour at the moment, which is pretty nice. Pretty happy with that. How are we doing? So we've got the old residents, we've got the students, we've got the old shoppers. Cool. So like right now, see, this is why, you know, I get very confused by all the people who are screaming on the forums saying, oh, you know, RCI is broken in mega towers, malls don't work. Well, mine are. That's full. Doing very nicely, thank you. This one is full. Doing very nicely, thank you. This one is full. Doing very nicely, thank you. So, I don't know. Like, I don't know what people are doing, to be absolutely honest. How's this? 76%. Yep. There's no industrial, so they're bound to complain about freight shipments. But we've dropped the tax level. Mind you, we don't have any tourism. So, yeah, I may need to drop that down to like 3% for commercial. Yep. We'll do that. See how we get on. Okay, so like happiness is all about just kind of balancing the pluses and minuses, you know. So they're not getting happiness from freight deliveries. So you got to find something else to increase the happiness of commercial. So either drop the taxes or get them some tourists, because tourist sales make them happy. And tourist sales are separate from regular resident sales. So it's two different lots of goods that are sold, two different lots of happiness that are received by the commercial. Let's have a quick look at this, which is something that I kind of don't normally do. But right, we've got some low wealth commuting in. We've got 400, which is kind of good news. Let's hope that keeps going up. We've got far more medium wealth than we actually need at the moment, which is kind of good. And we've got like 400 of them commuting out. Now I'm hoping that they're commuting out to here, because this could do with a few more workers. So let's take a look and see what's going on. And they could only be going to there, because there's nowhere else for them to go. But let's click on our workers, and whoa, oh, there's all kinds of stuff going on. Okay, so yeah, there's our 475 workers commuting, so that's good. And well, there's 11 commuting over there. There's probably some. That's where the low wealth. Well, there's 200 low wealth coming from here, and the rest will be coming from the Great Works. Okay, so my God, something's kind of sort of working. Now, doesn't that make a nice change? Okay. Now, if I want to, I can pop some office levels on here. See, now these are complaining about shoppers, but they're still, I mean, commercial does go up and down. They don't have shoppers all the time. So we'll keep an eye on that. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. This is what I wanted. You get 6 medium density or high density buildings around one of these circles. Okay. But obviously, when you look at them, they're not spaced out evenly. They all sort of bunch to one end. And it would be kind of nice if they were balanced out. So, I'm going to show you what I use, like most of the time, for balancing out. And that's the short tree row. Like, this is the best tool for this that you can get. Now, the reason I like this is because it's the slimmest of the parks. It's like the smallest possible width. So what I'm going to do, like directly opposite the entrance road, so there, I'm going to put in one of those. Okay. Now, once I've put it in, I can, if I don't like the look of them, which usually I don't, I take them out. But what it does is it just takes out a little bit of the zoning. Okay. So now I can come round to this side, get my park again, and I can look to divide this up into 3. So it's going to be, that one's cool. Now we've just got to see if this one actually builds, because I may not have left enough room for it. And if I haven't, no problem, because all I do, get my old park, put it on the next snap point, fill that in. Are you going to build? Are you going to build? Oh, don't do this to me. Yes, there we go. Perfect. And again, I can just delete these. It leaves that tiny little gap in the zoning. And there you go. That's how you can get your perfect positioning and perfect spacing for your buildings. Okay, now I'll show you this, because you are going to, if you use these circles, you are going to run into this problem. There's a gap, like a very, very tiny gap there, which is not allowing a building to build here. And if you get that, like literally the only thing you can do is delete the section of road that's causing a problem, relay it, and just pray to God that it'll work. Right, so we fixed it there, but it's moved to there. Ah, thank goodness, fixed. That's a real pain, that is, I've got to say. Okay, now we've got a broken bit there, which is not ideal. I would have preferred this to be there rather than there, but it's close enough, and we've got the spacing that I wanted. Lot of messing around, I've got to say, but to be honest, as long as we get the end result that we're looking for, then it's cool. I think that's a really nice little centerpiece. All the little fountains. Wouldn't you like to live there? I would. That's a lovely little place. Very, very pleasant. Cool. Okay. So, 1 down and 3 to go. Okay, so we've got something of a crime wave going on. And let's see if we can figure out what the problem is and fix it, because it's way out of control at the moment. Okay, first thing, we're not getting everybody to school, so we're going to put in a second community college, and I'll just pop that up there. Okay, that's the first thing. Get them going to school. Okay, next thing. Now our jail cells are filling up pretty quickly. So until we can get this like completely under control, I'm going to pop in a police precinct. We'll pop it in up here. Pop in the tower. We'll always pop in the tower. And then we're going to pop in some extra jail cells. And we'll just pop them in around the back. We've got 4 police cars, which is more than enough. Okay, so we'll see how we get on with that, and I'll get back to finishing this. Okay, so we've now got all of our 4 circles nicely spaced out. We've got 6 buildings around each one of them. So that's excellent. That's excellent. That was quite a bit of a pain with this break in the road and causing a break in the zoning. But with that fixed, that's good news. Okay, so let's see. How are our police getting on? Anything getting any better? Yes. You can see straight away it's getting better. Good. Let's let them get on with that. And let's talk about futurization. Because I'm going to have to bite the bullet and put some Millennium Parks in. Now, I don't mind putting a few in. So I'm going to put 1 in between each of the circles. And to be honest, I don't think that'll look bad. That'll look okay. But it's then a question of how do we fill in the gaps? That's going to be the question. And it kind of depends how big the gaps are and what options we're going to use. Okay, let's have a look and see what that does. Now, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's got quite a bit of this. And we can do the same potentially up here and put in some Millennium Park. So, you know, like 6. Because I've created these gaps, I do have some small spaces. So, like, you know, ground scrubbers is, I think, probably going to be pretty much our best bet. Oh, but see, like, even a ground scrubber won't go in there. I've got room for 1 there. Let's just pop 1 in. Turn it off. Because those things are expensive. No getting away from that. Okay, these are ready to go to high density, so we need to upgrade these roads. Oh, look! Redemption of the Sims. That's for rehabilitating 50 Sims in a day. How's our crime situation looking now? Well, we're down to 1 crime committed to do it a day, which is good. It's certainly better. Yeah, it's cleared up a lot. Yeah, hopefully that'll just continue to get better and better. So we've got 48 criminals in there, but we've got loads of room. And we've got like 13 of 190. And 46 of 70. I have to keep an eye on that one. But yeah, looks like the crime situation is getting a lot better. Good news.